And welcome back to Grandia with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So, it looks like we've had a good, nice long sleep, although Sue's still sleeping. Well, Feena isn't here anymore. She's gone outside, that's where she went. So let's indeed go outside. Oh dear. I think Sue's also excited to go to the Dome Ruins, which in any normal circumstance would be a nightmare for an 8-year-old child, but this isn't a JRPG, so I don't think it will be. So, that being said, we're back outside, and apparently Feena is enjoying the beautiful weather here. I don't know. He's not exactly Sonic the Hedgehog here, is he? Okay, I didn't think she was into nature as well. Yes, I did, to be honest, because she did rescue a lamb, didn't she? Okay, maybe she did. I thought Justin just made that up on the hoof, just to get Feena away from that stupid clown pecan. Thanks, I guess. You're welcome. So we're going into the hills? I suppose that's a good way to go if we're heading to the Dome Ruins. Okay. Well, anyway, we're gonna head to the Dome. Well, not just yet. We firstly go back to the Garlisle forces, namely with General Ball and Colonel Mullen. The last piece of what? The Triforce? Okay, you're being rather ambiguous there, Ball. Maybe give your son a bit more clues? Well, anyway, I am going to go to the, I don't know if I go back to New Palm. I probably do, because there is the matter of the mana eggs, although there will be 2 more in the, dare I say the Wrangle, is it the Wrangle Mountains? I think it is. Let's see, I'm not sure actually, but yeah. If you want to save, you can easily save either in New Palm or in Feena's house. Indeed, I will actually go to the town of New Palm, not the port. You can't really buy anything in the port, although you do get a nice little change of music, I suppose, from the usual music here. So, yeah, let's see what I do buy in the adventurer's store. In fact, I have not used that mana egg yet, so I'm going to teach how to, if you remember the battle with the Squid King, you'll remember that he used that thing, and it's a far more potent spell against flying enemies. So yeah. Anyway, I will head towards the Wrangle Mountains now, I think. Indeed, we have to go through here in order to get to, I guess, where we want to go, which is the Dome Ruins, of course. Most of the enemies were already on the Merrill Road, so yeah, the road crawlers must... Oh no, they're called inchworms here. But they're the same sort of enemies as before. So yeah, a lot of the enemies are the same. They're also weak against wind. So this is another good time to actually level up the Howl spell and whatnot. A bit more there. That I don't know. Anyway, down he goes.
Alright, we won!
That being said, let's go on, shall we? Indeed, I am going to go through this way. A couple more of these annoying worms. So I'm just going to ignore you. And instead go nowhere because I'm being an idiot. You get a bit more money. I don't know. But, yeah. Spitting Cobra, we've seen these guys before. Indeed, these enemies were on the Merrill Road. Still, the same thing applies. You probably want to bring a few antidotes with you in case they do spew their poison at you. Or get the snake earrings they do drop. Well, that doesn't prevent you from getting poison. I think the thing is, like, only a small percentage, to be honest, but, yeah. The snake earrings are a necessary accessory for these guys, so yeah. On to the next one, and, let's see what else we can see. Not much, although there is a new enemy here, the Odd Bird. And these birds are very annoying because they can inflict the confused status on you. As well as the loud squawking noise, I absolutely hate it. The confused wing, that's the thing there. And unlike in the Final Fantasy games, you cannot simply just attack your party to stop the confused status. Indeed, the only way to stop it is for a character to actually attack themselves. And that's not easily done in this case.
Not bad, eh?
Yeah, because Grandia's battle system, honestly, as you select your party, not your party, your enemy, and you can't select between your party to attack them. Unlike with the major flaw in the Final Fantasy series, where you can cure confusion that way by attacking your party. Although I wouldn't do it in Final Fantasy IX because unless you're using a staff. So Vivi or Dagger are fine, but dare I even say if you use Zidane or Steiner, you're screwed. Anyway, that being said, I have found another decent thing, the Medal of Yore. This restores SP during attacks, and I do want to give it to Justin. Because, if anything, I think he will be using a lot of SP-based attacks. For the moment, anyway. Moveseed, I'll give that to, Feena. Although, maybe I should have given it to Justin. Seriously. Anyway, that being said, more odd birds, yada yada yada. And as for the the mana egg in this area, well, it is located in a rather specific area before we head towards the thing. And there's another 2 lots of spitting cobras. No, I do not want to fight you. I want to find the mana egg, and this will. I don't know if this is the way towards where we want to go, because where we will end up is near a spring of sorts. No, it does not restore your MP and HP and SP and MP. Oh no, it's just a spring. But I just got the mana egg there, which means I will be getting, as I say, 2 new spells for my party. That will be in the next episode, as I say, before I head to the Dom Ruins. And indeed, the Dome Ruins will be interesting to explore anyway, because it's our first trip to an Angelonian ruin since the Salt Ruins. And it will be, well, we'll get to that. The Dome Ruins are kind of a dungeon I don't like, but I'll say why when I get there. Here is the aforementioned spring where we will actually camp out here, and indeed we will first get introduced when we sleep over to the end of the world, the giant wall. Me neither. And never mind the fact you were going to marry a clown. Oh yeah, you're all gung-ho, Justin, you can understand why. Speak for yourself, Sue. You're like an 8-year-old child. Seriously. No, we're not playing Tomb Raider here. And we don't even know where the hell Lent is. Seriously. Is it on any map? Well, we'll see, we'll see. What about Sue then? What does she have to say? If I can get it to her. Keep that in mind for later, seriously. Talk about exhaustion. You say that now, Sue, but I think there will be a major event that will happen later on. Well, Justin was Dennis the Menace. Sue was his willing accomplice and also going to be a bride, not to a clown, but to a bully. Seriously, a bully by the name of Gantz. And his mom was always hitting him on the head with a tray, giving Justin multiple concussions. And he's talking about his sister, who decided to join the military, like the Garlout forces. Okay, if her sister is either Nanasaki or Mio, then oh boy, has she got one abusive sister. Well, she did say she was kind, so what about lean? Couldn't be. Could she? Yeah. Just go to the end of the world. Is it even that possible? Well, you can thank the Adventurers Society for that one, and that stupid Clampacon. No, he's just being a teenager, Feena. Don't let it... Oh, wait, she's also a teenager at 16, is Feena. Anyway, the next morning, we will actually get a view of the end of the world. Seriously, not like Armageddon, I mean the literal wall in this game. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Well, the Misty Forest lives up to its name. It's covered in mist and fog. But what's that at the end of the thing there? Is that the sunrise, or is that the actual giant wall that we mentioned earlier? Well, that must be the end of the world then, where the sun's rising, seriously. A massive wall indeed. Yep, it is. Of course, Justin gotta be Justin. No, you'll have to go much further than that. Seriously. Yes, well, as I say, he's a teenager. Anyway, that being said, I will first head to the Dom Ruins, as we say. Which I will do so on the next episode.